Let's get another check of the forecast with meteorologist Ahmad. Bajjey. It was really hot today. It was humid. Yeah. You don't want to complain too much because you know what's coming in just a few weeks, perhaps a few months.
You cannot complain.
Yeah, this is your weather.
I was happy today.
I look at both of us go.
We got to call him out.
No, you're not complaining. This is everything for you.
It's a little too hot for me. I will complain.
I am ready for the cooler air. Yeah. Tomorrow, though, we've got one more day with the heat. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Before we then start
if you have any control over
Exactly. Just snap the fingers. But here's what we've got as we go into that forecast, right? We do get a chance to cool down by the weekend. The other part, though, going along with that, we've talked about that already a little bit this evening, is that tonight is the last 8 o'clock, or technically later, sunset until April 3rd. Tomorrow, sun sets at 7:59. We continue to drop all the way past that point, 7:36 there in 2 weeks. 1 month from now, 7:06, and then 6:22, of course, as we head 2 months from now. So that's pretty quick. It's kind of a blink, and all of a sudden we're there. But it's wild to see that change as we continue to go forward. Just 2 weeks from now, already chopping away another almost half an hour. Now, for tomorrow, again, we'll talk about sunrise differences, by the way, tomorrow. We'll break down those times for you as well, because that's another big one. But 70s to start off the day tomorrow with plenty of sunshine once we get past 8 in the morning. A morning commute that is most definitely warm. But while you're sending the kids off to school with that same low 70s temp, they're coming home in the heat. And there are some schools, we already talked about that, that are not having class tomorrow because of the heat. So something that you definitely need to check on. It's not a large list, but there are a few. Now, when we get past that into the rest of the extended forecast, our next big thing is really keeping an eye on rain chances, because we do have some of those. Tomorrow, it's not all that bad. We get mainly a pop-up shower chance right here in the evening, or late afternoon rather, right by the evening commute. And then it's gone by the time we get to sunset. Those are really just little pop, pop, pop spots because of the heat of the day. They're not a widespread issue, just something to keep an eye on radar if you have any evening activities planned for tomorrow. We get past that, though, and Wednesday's the day where a cold front swings through. We have some showers, we have some storms, and we do have an isolated risk for something stronger. But notice Thursday brings us more showers, but it's just showers. Wednesday's the day that we have to watch for potential for storms. And we were talking about this last week because it was so blatantly easy to see where it was Wednesday into Thursday is the one setup where the cold front swinging through. Now that we're there, we can see the setup. We have an isolated risk for a strong to severe storm. To be honest, though, we're missing some of the key criteria that we would need to get stronger storms to build. So yes to thunderstorms, but it's still a very low risk for right now for anything stronger than that. But notice while Wednesday has the storm risk, Thursday has the showers, Thursday, let's head on over to Arrowhead where you've got the 80s there. 7 o'clock Central Time, just about half an hour before the games start. We'll be in the 80s there in Kansas City. The 70s cooling down by 10 Central for when we're getting toward the end of the game. You've got the weekend with cooler air, low 70s as well. It's not a bad stretch there for us, but we get into that Thursday night time frame, and you know, we may be cooling down, but it's heating up somewhere else.
Heat up on that field, indeed.
Yeah. Shane has already got the Honolulu blue going.
I'm ready. I know you're ready too. We're all ready, right?
I'm saving that tie.
It'll be a great season.
All right. Thanks, Ahmed.
Yep.